All right, so here we are at one of my favorite bag brands, if not my favorite totally. So Sandqvist. Today we're going to talk about their user experience and how they have incorporated 3D. And I'm going to choose this backpack, which I have at home, by the way. So here you can see that you come in here and they have a very clear, nice pack shot showing the entire bag at first. But then if you go to the second position, they have a so-called 3D first experience. And I really, really like this UX because I think you cannot misunderstand how to use it. To begin with, you have the finger animation rotating the bag slightly, indicating for the users that you can interact with it, unlike a traditional 2D image. And at the top there, you have a hint text saying drag to rotate, pinch to zoom. I mean, it cannot be more clear than that. And we also see that on the interaction rates of Sandqvist, meaning like how many that could have interacted with the 3D model actually does it. So that's super good. Really like that. Then what's extra nice with this implementation is that in the bottom left corner, you have a small toggle that says show measurements. When I click on that, I get the dimensions and measurements of the bag. And I think it's kind of natural to have it like this, but I wouldn't really know how natural it was until I saw the data from Sandqvist. So they see that a lot of people actually click this. So obviously there is a big interest of seeing the measurements right away when you buy a bag. But most often they have the sizing information and other type of product specifications down here. So, and when you see like how they have done it, it feels so natural, and I think this is going to be the standard what we see on all the bag brands. Important to notice here as well is that I can, just like any 3D model of ours, twist and turn just the way I want it, and really zoom in on the details and move around the product to explore all of the pockets, all of the buckles, and the material, get a feeling of the color and everything like that. In the top right corner, they also have an expand button that takes the user to a full screen mode where they can be even more obsessed about the details. But what I want to highlight here as well is that you actually have a seamless bridge to the AR functionality. It says see in your space in the bottom right corner. Clicking on that takes me to the camera experience, and I can now place the bag in my environment. And what's important to mention with this is that we're actually placing it in a true dimension, a 1-to-1 scale. So how big I see it here in the camera is actually how big it is in real life, which is a massive game changer for actually fighting the size-based returns when it comes to backpacks and bags and luggage in this industry. So really great implementation from Sandqvist. I think this will become the standard shortly for all bag brands out there.